Welcome back again. Welcome back again. Get straight right into it. So last week was a crazy week. We had NFP. We had NFP last week, and yeah, market did some crazy real shits last week. So I did my. I told you guys that I've been working on news trading for quite some time now. So last week I gave news trading a chance. That's NFP. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'll show you something on the 1 hour because I saw whatever I did last week. I caught the buy of NFP. If you will notice, I think this was NFP candle. It spiked up first before dropping down all the way to this point and then pushing up, creating an all-time high again. That's around $28.86. So at this point, before dropping again to where we currently are now. So according this my strategy, news trading, what I found out is that the gold market, it moves normally market, or let's just put it because I'm trading gold. The gold market has three-way formats. The normal one is uptrend and downtrend. That's on like the three-way format applies to both the uptrend and the downtrend. So now for the uptrend, we have first leg. Normal higher lows come here, higher high, higher lows, higher high, vice versa for the downtrend. This is wave format 1. The wave format 2 is this one. It can come down. Let's just put it here. The second one won't stop yet. Might decide to say let it come down to this point before, and once it comes down to this point, chances are that, or let me draw it better off because now it doesn't show much. It's not exhibiting what I need it to show. So we have this. The market has been bullish. This pattern now happens mostly when it's time for reversal, both for the uptrend and the downtrend. So we see something like this, breaks this high, it fails to respect this zone here, it comes down to this support level here, respects it. In this situation, once you find your confirmation entry on this place, your TP should be here. Your final TP should be this point, because from this point it's possible the market can start consolidating. It can start consolidating before we see a breakout. This for waveform 2. Now for the waveform 3, which this particular pattern now mostly occurs, or it occurs during news or news events. Usually see during news event. It comes most times during news event, and that format is what is this. We have maybe all these vice versa for either uptrend or downtrend. I just need you to know that. So we have this normal uptrend. So now how do we see it? So as you can see, the market has broken above this previous high to create a new high. So it comes here, respects this high, but fails to break above this high again. Comes here. So this second push now, and this second push, once you see a confirmation here again, just know that this second retest is going to push aggressively, either to the upside or to the downside. This is usually, this whole thing here now is like a continuation pattern. This consolidation, if like normal, if it's ICT and these people, they say share distribution, something of that nature. They do call it accumulation and distribution of that stuff that I don't really know. But this is the trend, impulse, the consolidation, and impulse again. That's just so this pattern now usually occurs news time. You see it, if you're able to identify it with the trend, you are good to go. So that's what I've been testing for some time, trying and getting to understand and know it properly. So as you can see, that is what is here now. You see, now as you can see, this is what is here. First market broke off from this high, in as much as it's not here, it comes up here. This here, come here, still respects that same high. I saw a confirmation on the lower time frame. This was the news area, so I was expecting from here you can see a buy. But that was like before this, it was around, I think around 12 I saw the pattern forming. But to my surprise, it came really down, it came pretty down earlier before the news. So I was kind of expecting some manipulation or news, normal news event impulsive move. That is this whole drop here before. Obviously, as I said, it's going to win because we will get a confirmation here for that buy. That long is imminent. It has to happen as per the thing I've been testing the strategy. So how was I able to capitalize on this move? So let's go down to the 15 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, you see, yeah, I just this was where I placed it. This was the level I placed it on a psychological level because most times, if once it's close to a psychological level, market taps into that psychological level for the fact that your spreads are tight, it taps into it, and sometimes just a peep into it, boom, it start pushing up. That's how it is. So I kept it there. So as news occurred, because if you watch, this was before news, period before news, it has already tapped the zone. It was news that tapped into the psychological level but dropped. So I didn't really take it because yeah, I was waiting for a full confirmation. Because as I said, if that the news came on when the market was still around here, I would have set my limit. But it came down well enough before the news occurred. So I already know that there have to be a spike somewhere anyhow. That's normal. So as the spike occur, I was now waiting for my confirmation. And if you see this other trade I took here, that was my confirmation. So as you can see, it formed a neckline. This formed the neckline. This was the neckline. This was the breakout of my neckline. I had the entry below this full body here. And my target was just this high. The the previous all-time high here. And as you can see, it took it out and that's just it. That was a blast for last week NFP. I'll still do a full video on how to trade NFP and how to trade news properly. I'll do a video on that. So with that, we've come to the end of the review of last week. Last week was good. So we'll do our weekly analysis. What are we expecting from gold this week? So let's go to the weekly time frame. As usual, we'll clear all the thing and go to the weekly time frame. So now we are on the weekly time frame. We have cleared all the drawings, all previous drawings. So now on the weekly time frame, what do we have here? So let's look. First of all, market still at this all-time high. There's nothing much on the weekly time frame except this resistance on support level on this point. That is our frequent recent zone here. So likely if market should decide to come down, this is first point, second point before we can see a reversal. Before maybe if it might decide to come down here, depending. So this is our weekly level. I don't need the chart to get too messy, so we keep it clean. Now to the daily time frame. Wow, I'm seeing something very, 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 very spectacular right here. So what I'm seeing now is showing me almost, let's just say, I can confidently say that about 70% of next week move, or let's say this new week move is going to be sales. It's going to be sales, but still, we react to what the market is giving us. We don't just predict. So why am I saying sales? First of all, this candle, this bearish candlestick we see here, this candlestick we see here is a big confirmation for me. But still, why is not all that fully confirmed? Is still all-time high. If that it was on a resistant level, I would have said yes, you can short from here with your full chest. With your full chest. But for now, I can't say much. But with this I'm seeing here, I can say that yes, we are likely going to expect sales just from the daily time frame outlook alone. We can expect sales down to this point first, this zone, and maybe this zone before. But this zone is going to be our TP first, our first TP area. This level, this whole level here, first TP area, before thinking of this zone, this area. So for now, that point, let's see, it's fee. Our fee. Ah, God, sorry. From this low point down, ah, as you can see, our 0.5 to 0.6 level is here. This is our golden level. Our golden level. So chances are that this area, if we should expect sales, if the sales comes in, if the sales come knocking, this is where we expect the sales down into this zone. But as I said, this is our first TP level. This is our final TP level before we can see continuation of buy up to possibly $3,000 per ounce of gold. So yeah, now let's mark out this zone. Call it our daily time frame level. It's supposed to be on the body of this candle. That's just the trick there. There's not much trick. So here is going to be the high, daily time frame high. The only way that possibly this thing goes invalid is if Monday or Monday chart patterns now it closes with a full body above this daily time frame level. Monday candle at the end of Monday candlestick closes full body above this level. You know that sells, I'm telling you, that is where my 30% that I left for in case of a case it comes in. But apart from that, if you continue to see rejections of this area and they break below here, below this low here, below this low candle here, below the low, the market closes and closes below this low, you know that below this candlestick low, the week here, you know that that sell is going to happen. So that's just it for the daily time frame level. Let's go to our 4 hours. 4 hours is showing me something like say nicer or better or more confirmation in case. So yeah, 4 hours is giving me something, well, I call it clearer, a clearer picture. But still, what do I mean by a clearer picture? We might see that maybe we are seeing a double top at this point, but still not yet confirmed till it breaks below this low. If we can have market, the price 4 hour candle closing below this level with a healthy something like this bullish candle here now, but a bearish one closing below this level, you know that bam bam bam, you can see sales all the way to this point. To this point one, this is point one, and point two. Whew. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. This is nice, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. So we still have this high here. We have this 4 hours high. If it breaks above here, as I said, bullish. Breaks above here, bullish, breaks below here, bearish. So that's that for the 4 hours. Let's go to the daily, the 1 hour, sorry. See what the 1 hour has to offer. Ooh, 1 hour is kind of neat. So basically, both of them created a double top. Mhm. Like a double top. So all that is left now is break beneath here, retest, and we can see market crash all the way down. And I think this week is also CPI itself. This week is also CPI. So that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe.